By next year, 80% of our communication will be AI assisted, according to a new forecast. From writing work emails to wedding vows and even condolence messages, the technology is no longer just a tool for the office.
But as we rely on it more and more, is AI truly helping us, or is it causing us to lose touch with our basic human skills? To tell us more, Trends forecaster Michael McQueen joins us live in studio. AI has us outsourcing a lot of tasks. I can understand a lot of sort of office tasks, that makes sense, admin tasks. It's a bit different when it's wedding vows and condolence messages, though. Have we crossed a line already?
Well, I think so. So the challenge is we need to think about this as like augmented intelligence, not artificial intelligence. Ideally, it doesn't take the place of the things that are uniquely human. It just gives us a little bit of an edge when we need to think of a new way to phrase something or a new word or a new approach to a sentence. But when everything gets outsourced, everything starts sounding the same. And you notice that online, so many social posts, it all has a very same feeling to it.
Well, for us it's okay, because I suppose we can use it here and there and we know the difference. But for teens, we're looking at these numbers, 72% of teens now use AI for companionship. It's a slippery slope.
It is. We hear about loneliness, like in young people, that loneliness epidemic, and it is a thing. And they are turning to AI increasingly. So you look at an app like Replica with a K, 30 million users, and this creates essentially AI companions, be they friendships or romantic companionships, and it might feel like it plugs that gap of loneliness. The reality is a relationship is always a give and take thing. It requires things like selflessness, sacrifice, compromise, fights, and then making up and learning from that. That's where character is formed. You never have to do any of that with AI. It is just there to serve you what you need at that exact moment. So it's not a real relationship.
There was also some interesting research out this week about the information not sticking, particularly for teens. So they're sort of doing the research and doing these projects with the help of AI, and then when it comes to an exam time, it's kind of not in their brains.
Correct, yeah. So this is called digital amnesia, is sort of the term for this increasingly. So there's a study at MIT, a relatively small study, admittedly, but what they looked at is when you were using AI to help you write assignments in school, your actual active brain engagement dropped by 47%. Then after the information was submitted in your assignment, they were then polled to determine could they remember what they had actually submitted. 83% who used AI couldn't remember what they'd submitted, whereas only 10% of those who had done like the work themselves had trouble remembering what they just submitted. So it does impact us.
Remember that from school when you had to write it over and over again, and it kind of
drum it into your head. So then is the fear that AI could sort of widen that divide between students who can use AI or know how to use it quite well and those that don't? Yeah,
well, I think in education there is a real battle going on. So you've got some schools who are like, this is a great learning tool, we should embrace it. You've got others who have banned it entirely, and the reality is even in schools where it's banned entirely, and I think we've talked about this once before, there's a platform they use called Quillbot. I don't know if you've heard of this, where you can use like ChatGPT or Gemini to write an assignment, but you don't submit that because they're not idiots. They paste that content into Quillbot, it rearranges all the words, so when they submit that wording, all the AI stuff the schools use to figure out did a bot write it or the student gets a bit confused.
So you're using AI to cover your
tracks? Correct, yes.
I mean, we often talk about the negative side effects of AI, but there's a huge benefit to it in things like medical research and you know, sort of synthesising those huge amounts of data for good. Google has just released a major update to their Gemini AI about phone use. I mean, I hate taking phone calls, so this could be good.
It could be great. So this was only announced 7 days ago, so it's brand new for Gemini users. Gemini is Google's answer to ChatGPT, basically. What it allows you to do, if you need to make like a hairdresser's appointment or restaurant reservation or find a new electrician, you can actually put that into Gemini. An AI bot, you ready for this, will call real people in local businesses, ask the questions, do the research, collate it all, and then submit it back to you to save you making the phone calls yourself. So you are set.
There you go. That's good for you, isn't it?
I'm never talking to you on the phone ever again. Don't call me. This is
I'll
done.
speak to your assistant.
Michael, it's such a fascinating field and there's no point denying it's happening, so I guess we might as well get on board in some respect.
Yeah, I think there is. And for those who are feeling left behind, find someone who knows how to use the tech and just ask them to help you. Anyone who can use AI, it's like a superpower. They love to show off that they can use it, and they're also often happy to share it as well.
And they're a real person.
And you're a real person? Are you a real person?
Indeed I am.
Okay, it's real.
Thank you, Michael. Thank you.